make it an overload right with the receivers, but it's going to be Orlando looking left, flags down. Orlando pump fakes, gets by one tackler. Now will throw, complete, touchdown. Again, flag down, Pitstein with a catch.
Down to 10 again, empty backfield. Orlando under center is going to do the quarterback draw. Is going to get some yardage. Orlando, nice run, still on his feet. Here's Orlando cutting down to the 5 or down to the 3.
He is the lone wideout now in motion. It's an I backfield, and it's going to be a pass by Orlando. He was set up now, is flushed out. He's going to throw on the run, complete to Collins. Had to go up and get it, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at around the 34. Rushing-wise, the opponent's 152 on the ground. Orlando running for his life, completes it though to Haskell at the 35. Haskell gets up to about the 38 yard. Orlando under center, takes the pitch, he's going to roll out right. Orlando looking, he's going to take it himself, sees an opening, and he's going to be collared down around the 2-yard line. Oh, he is in, touchdown! Forward progress gets Vinny Orlando a 12-yard touchdown run, and the Hornets are now within 2 at 22 to scout. Orlando in this Hornet passing attack. They're going to go for 2. Orlando steps, he's going to throw. Now he's going to decide to run it himself. Tries to go around right side, gets bounced around. Now we'll find an open man, and they got the 2. Little improvisation there for Vinny Orlando. Looked like he was going to run in the 2. True I backfield with Pitstein and the tailback Kurth. And they're going to fake it to both the backs. Orlando has some room to run right. He's going to get to the goal line, and he's in as he takes a hit. And we're now within 2. And Orlando threw another one who we didn't know who caught it. And a bizarre play on their last score. It goes to the hands of Orlando. Has to pick it up on the bounce. Does cleanly. Looking for some space to throw. Steps up to the line of scrimmage. Got a man open. Caught by Solacey at the 1. What a catch, Solacey coming back for the ball. 1st and 10, Hornets at the Vineyard 1-yard line. Brinson as the fullback. As the Hornets go for 2 to try to even things up here. And it's going to be Orlando to keep it himself, and he's going to race to the cone and get it. Tied at 8. 50s for that afternoon game time. As Orlando's back to pass, he's going to have pressure. Is he going to get out of it? Gets out of one tackle. Is going to try to set up. Still scrambling around. Now will throw the pass complete. And it is complete to Ty Haskell. And Haskell is across midfield down.
He's thrown his 8th touchdown pass earlier in this ball game. Would like to throw at least 2 more. And he's going to go back to pass. He's going to be pressured. And now he's going to have to tuck it in and run. Orlando up to the 50 and then is brought down by a couple of Tigers. 66.
Closing in on those numbers of the top 3. Orlando fakes back to pass. He's going to have a big lineman in his way. Gets out of the tackle and is going to step up and throw and complete. Great catch. Going to the I backfield. 2 tight ends wide out right, and Orlando's going to pass out of it. Orlando looking to throw, is being pressured. He's going to have to throw on the run, and it's complete inside the 35 down to the 33. Tyler Pitstein. Orlando surveys the scene. His lone wide out. No, he has Griffin coming in motion. He also has Haskell out there. He's back to pass. He has plenty of time. Still looking. Now is flushed again out of the pocket. Gets spun around. Breaks free. He's going to throw on the run. Finds a man. Complete to Pitstein inside the 40-yard line. Down to the 35. Down to the 33. So Orlando making things happen out of the scramble. Finding Pitstein.
3 and 5 overall.
Ipswich and North Andover, tough year for the Tigers as Orlando will roll out. It is chased, gets by it, throws on the run, complete to Solacey. Solacey looking for a block from Haskell, gets it, takes a cut across the green, and is going to go all the way. Ben Solacey, touchdown, Manchester, Essex. 66-yard catch and run for Ben Solacey. Orlando, though, will go to the bread and butter. That means throw the ball. Looks, throws, got a man open, complete. Solacey, nice spin move by one tackler, lost his footing, and gets down to the Bulldog 20-yard line. Stay in the eye. Take the counter. Orlando rolls left. Orlando fires from behind, touchdown! Ty Haskell has given the Hornets a 26-22 lead.
Orlando's third touchdown pass of the morning. He now has 30 on the season. Up with a defense that has given the Hornets trouble all evening long. Has put the pressure on Orlando, and he's back to pass. He's going to stop. He's going to not fire. He's going to pump, and he's not going to make it. He's going to be dragged down, maybe for another loss. And let's see, Manchester. They've got a signal for a touchdown. I couldn't see what happened. Looked like Orlando maybe fumbled the ball as he was being brought down, and the Hornets recover. I had no idea who recovered it. All I did see was the hands go up by the official, signaling 6. We're at 19-18. I'll have to check that after this one with Tony Asenzo and some quick editing. As we have a touchdown, I don't know who to give credit to. 9.5 to go. It's first down and 10 for Manchester Essex at the 46-yard line. A Minuteman Regional, and stepping up in the pocket is Orlando, firing and completing to Haskell. Haskell tries to cut across the field. He's brought down. That's Aiello in motion again. He kind of turned upfield, got away with it this time. Orlando gets slaughtered rid of the pressure, throws, got it 2 for the Hornets. For the time being. Clock under a minute as Adams comes motion near side. Orlando will fake. Orlando looking to go somewhere. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. Completed on the middle again to Pitstein. Pitstein breaks one tackle.
Nice
gets
block.
a great block from...
All over 300 yards.
And we didn't mention Collins, who leads all receivers in the most catches with 20 and 360 yards. Orlando chased out of the pocket as he rolls to his left. Finds his man. Touchdown! And...
Uniform. But Coach Palazzolo said, you know what, Ben, stick it out. If you don't like it, then quit. And look what he's doing.
Tough snap there. Rolls right to Orlando. Orlando picks it up and throws. He's going to get the 2. It's Justin Collins. First and 10, Manchester Essex. The wind will be at their back in the fourth quarter at the 50-yard line. Orlando rolls. He's going to take it himself. Fakes the pump on the pass, and then it's going to be hit out of bounds for a first down at the 37-yard line of North Shore Tech. So Orlando now has first and 10. Orlando trying to draw off the defense offside. He's going to have to step up in the pocket, and the pocket's going to collapse. But he manages to shuffle off the pass to an open Ty Haskell. And before Orlando was brought down, he does complete it to Haskell. First and goal from the 4. We're under a half minute to go in the first quarter. Again, Adams will come in motion to the near side. Shotgun to Orlando. Looks left, keeps looking left now. Left to put it away. And he's going to take it himself, and he is in for the touchdown. Hornets on top. That's the Manchester F. High backfield for Orlando. Twins to the right. Orlando's going to go back to pass. Quick pressure on him. He's going to step up into the pocket. He's going to take off. He's going to get down close to a first down marker at the Royal 43-yard line. It'll depend on the spot. And it's going to be the I formation with Pinstein and Kurt. And they're going to fake to both backs. Orlando looking for some room left. Little shovel pass. He's got Pinstein for the 2. And the Hornets will head back upfield now. Owners of a 6-point lead at 22. Completion. Orlando again back to pass as the man open in the middle. Adams, and a carbon copy of what just happened. And the same defender, Matt Rogers, with the tax. The MIAA is committed to building the future through athletics, and Bob Stores salutes the athletes, parents, teachers, coaches for their pursuit in excellence. Here's Orlando complete again. This time it is, again, I think, to Collins. Now check that. That is going to be to Haskell. Ty Haskell with over 21 yards per catch, and that's going to put him into Vineyard territory at the 32. It's something that's going to benefit them if they want to continue their season. Orlando's back to pass. It's a man on the right flats. Nice catch. Peter Aiello. And a rare offensive opportunity as the Hornets inside. And a second and long situation. And he's going to roll out right. Orlando looking to throw. pressured, steps up, does throw. Has Collins wide open, first down outside the 44-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. And the Hornets.
Second and goal to go for Manchester Essex at the 13. Orlando, quick three-stop step. Now the fade into the corner of the end zone. Haskell goes up. Yes! Touchdown! Beat two defenders. And
Blitz is shown. The Hornets pick it up. Orlando going deep. Jump ball! Touchdown, Haskell! Showing the official the ball. The hands go up. It's now 20-0. Shotgun formation. Good snap. Orlando with time. Fires over the middle. Complete. And that looks like first down territory. Tough catch over the middle by Collins is made. Inside Vineyard territory to the Martha's Vineyard 43.
he'll have the three wideouts to his left. And the lone setback. Orlando back to pass. Has nowhere to go. Steps up in the pocket near the line of scrimmage. Throws complete across midfield to Collins at the north.
You got to really respect the Rockville kids on the team.
Pickup of a yard to the 24. Second down at 9. Orlando's back to pass. Sets up. Throws. Looking. Diving. And the catch. And what a catch. Touchdown. Hornets.
Orlando will be in the shotgun. A difference from last year to this year in the Hornets offense. It's been geared to the throwing game, and the pass is caught by Collins across almost up to midfield. And
he's got three wideouts wide. And he's going to look deep. And he does. And it's complete across the middle. Taking a hit is Collins inside the Tiger 40-yard line.
Orlando again, back to pass. Again wants to go deep. Looking, man, it's complete! Orlando hooks up with Ben Solacey for a completion inside the...
Thanks to Scott Oil, Cricket Press, the Harbor House Restaurant in Manchester by the Sea, and the Rockport National Bank for bringing you the 2003 season. Orlando back to pass, wide open in the middle. That one is complete.
A total of 18 on the season. Jason Kurth has 10 as Orlando is back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. It's going to throw on the run. Over the middle. Pass complete to Collins. Collins took it away from the defender and is brought down at around the Royals 6-yard line. It's good enough for a Hornet first down. Down to 8:17 and running. First and 10, Manchester Essex. Ball at the Martha's Vineyard 43, trailing by 7. Near motion is Solacey. Out of the shotgun, Orlando. He's got himself some time. Firing on the far sidelines. Pass is caught by Solacey. Breaks one tackle and knocked out of bounds. Inside the 15 to the 11. That one goes for 32 yards. They're heating up on this drive. Orlando 3 for 4.
Last game against North Reading. Second down and 13. Orlando will roll out right. They elect to go to the pass. They're going to go deep. The pass is complete. Down inside the 5-yard line. Ty Haskell.
In motion, Adams. Shotgun to Orlando. He'll find Adams, his motion man. Complete. Adams gets a block and now can try to outdistance the defense. Adams across the 50. Cuts back inside. Pursuit. They need to come up big here, needing 2 scores on this 4th down in Tingsboro territory. Orlando looking back to pass. Slings it. Fires. It is complete. And it is complete to...
7 for the Hornets at the 39 of Lynn Tech. It's an I formation. Twins are to the right. The fake to Adams, the rollout right by Orlando, looks to roll now, he just stops and fires, he's got a man open, complete inside the 15-yard line. And also Ben Solacey's come on strong with 392 yards. And the catches by Collins, and Collins into North Shore Tech territory, down at about the 46 yards.
10 away. He can play a couple more games. He might be able to equalize that as he hit Collins again along the near sidelines, and Collins takes a couple hits before he's dragged out of bounds in front of the Royal bench. Clock shows 2 minutes. Sideline official keeps the official time looking at his watch. They're going to let it play. Orlando fakes and is going to go back to pass. Over the middle. Wide open is Collins. Collins inside the 45, the 40. Can he outrule Satterwhite? Down inside the 20, the 15, the 10. And he's going to just run out of some sidelines as he's knocked out by Satterwhite at the St. Mary 2-yard line. 1:45. Third down and 10. Hornets with the ball. Vineyard 44. Moving to the defensive line. He got back. Orlando back to pass. Looking left. Over the middle. Complete. Complete to Collins. Collins is going to get down close to the 31-yard line before he takes a couple of whacks back. But a big catch by Collins over the middle. Good bullet throw by Orlando. Collins. Talking about quick strike. Go for two. Orlando back to pass, looking for Princeton in the flat, and he's got it for the 2.
Here in his 3rd season as a starting wideout, hit 325 yards last year and 4 touchdowns. That's Haskell in motion. He and the owner of the interception. Orlando looks in and he's got Haskell wide open in the middle of the field. Complete to Haskell at the 45, inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line. Orlando taking his time and then matter of fact, they're moving up to the NCAA next year, right?
They're playing college football next year, Everett.
Orlando out of the shotgun. Looking left, throwing left, has a man open, complete to Kurth inside the 20, tracked down from behind by McKinney around the 16-yard line, and then a flag.
Kingsborough, a member of the Commonwealth Conference Large School Division, right now 1-0 in the small school because they're win over Chelsea, and there is a connection between Orlando to make that to Justin Collins, and Collins takes the exception of some
deep in their own zone. Stein in motion. Fake pitch. Orlando's going to go deep. It's got a streaking Solacey complete at the 50. Solacey tripped up and is going to be brought down inside the 35 to 33 of North Reading.
The shotgun. Orlando fields the snap. Now have to roll left. Again, throws on the run. Got his man to complete to Solacey inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line.
Pinstein, 171 yards going into tonight's game with 29 carries. Here's a quick pass and the slant to Collins, and Collins has some room down the right sidelines and will be caught with a nice tackle. Kick was wide left. The Hornets scoring so far. They have trips to the right. The lone tailback is Pinstein. And Orlando looking to throw. Sets up, wants to go deep, has a man open. Complete to Collins. Collins with one man to beat. It's not going to beat Payne as Payne throws him down. Dogs lose again. That's their only chance of coming up with the title as Orlando's going to go back to pass. Throwing over the middle, caught complete by Solacey. Solacey just tripped up as he had some open.
Orlando's going to go out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Has some time. Looks, fires down the middle. Has man open Solacey. Solacey, though, is going to be hit right near the first down marker by Coleman. And it's all going to be on the spot here to see if he had the forward progress. First completion of the second half. It's spotted at just shy of the 47. It is a first down. 14-yard completion, bringing the Manchester Essex faithful across the way on there.
It's time to overload their receivers to the left. Orlando back to pass. Steps up close to the line of scrimmage, but his pass is complete to Kurth. And Kurth is thrown down for a couple more yards. The tackle by Chris McLaughlin. Of the eye backfield of Pinstein and Adams is tailback. Solacey in the near motion. It's going to be Orlando to roll out. Gets a nice cut block. And it's going to throw and hits Collins in the flat. Collins inside the 30 and down to 25. Tippy toes inside, close to the catch. Ty Pinstein has come up with 9 catches, 3 touchdowns, and he's just over 15 yards per catch. As Orlando is going to sling it again. He's got his man. It's complete to Collins. Collins is going to try to stiff arm or tackler and then is finally knocked out of bounds by the Royals. Adam Hart along with help from Casey. Setback is Pinstein. 3 wide outs to the right. And Orlando's going to go back to pass the 7-set drop. Shifts to his left, now will gun to the end zone. Touchdown, Collins! Out jumping the defense. Collins is your wide man to the near sidelines. Haskell also out there, and Orlando looking to pass, looks left, pump fakes, now finds a man open. It's Haskell. Haskell complete. He's got a wide open field. No one's going to catch him. Ty Haskell, touchdown, Hornet. And the trips to the left, lone back is Pinstein. And it's Orlando looking left again. In the end zone has Adams open. Does he have room? And tippy toes in the back end. He is in for the touchdown. 20.
And it's going to be a shotgun formation for Manchester Essex. They'll send Adams in motion right to left. Orlando looks left. Looking for Adams. Has Adams. And it is a touchdown, Hornets. As Orlando hits Paul Adams from 19 yards out. And it's now a 13-6 ball game.
8 for Manchester Essex. Moving in line. No flags. Orlando will roll out right. As time sets up. It's going to go deep. Looking. Touchdown! Orlando hits Ben Solacey. And the Hornets are on offense, and they have been led by their senior quarterback, Vinny. Orlando's going to go deep, looking for Solacey. Touchdown! Right off the bat, 48 yards! Down to 9 from the 42 of Lintech. I formation. Pinstein and Adams to your backs. Fake to Adams, the tailback. Orlando sets and throws. Got Griffin wide open. Griffin now in a foot race inside the 20. He's headed down to the corner, the 10, the 5. He's in. Touchdown! Second touchdown pass of the night for Orlando. This one from 42. Had problems kicking extra points, but it is in field goal range. But Orlando's going to try to go for the 6. He's got his man, Solacey, touchdown!
He got him,
no need for the field goal thinking.
He got him!
Orlando, his third touchdown pass of the afternoon, hits Ben Solacey from 14 yards out. And the Hornets have climbed from a 10-point deficit and now take a 20-6. And Orlando back to pass, but he's going to roll out right. He's going to stop. Now he's going to throw. Cross field, left corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Ben Solacey hauls one in from 15 yards, and the Hornets trail now 7-6. 5-man front for Martha's Vineyard. Orlando back to pass, steps up in the pocket, looks, fires on the run, got a man open. What a catch! Touchdown! What a catch by Ben Solacey! And the Hornets are on top, 6-0 with 2:56 to go in the first quarter. What a grab, one-handed by Solacey, and I don't think a layoff affected him there. That was perfect. And they get to the line of scrimmage quickly. They spread out into the V-gun. Here's Pinstein, motion near side. Orlando back to pass. Orlando with time. Orlando looking to throw. Over the middle, complete! That's the Haskell, he's got room. Can he beat the man to the corner? It's a touchdown! Hornets are on top, 6-0. Orlando to Haskell from 38 yards out. First completion of the ball game, and it goes for 6 for the visiting Hornets. Like to get one here, and then you never know in that fourth quarter with it when at their back. And the way the V-gun's been working, here's Collins with a catch. Collins is close to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown! We're at 16-12. 17-yard touchdown strike. Orlando to Collins. Collins is third of the season. Orlando now. So it's 1st and 10 for Manchester. They have the ball now at the Tech 15-yard line. Orlando looking into the left corner. He's got a man open. Touchdown! In the corner. Paul Adams will haul that one in, and the Hornets are on top 6-0.
J.J. Sullivan will rack up the 270.
300-yard
running game.
Was a first down for Pinstein. Orlando's going to throw deep. Is clocked as he throws it. Complete touchdown. Solacey is in. Yes, touchdown. And off the extra point fake here, Orlando looking to do something with it. Says Adams in the corner of the end zone. And added the extra point kick. And Orlando to Solacey for a 24-yard touchdown. Extra point no good. And here's Adams, and it's like he could be going all the way. Adams inside the 25 makes a move. Touchdown. Paul Adams. And this one from Orlando is going to come from 67 yards. All right, 4th down and 4. first down will stop the clock. Orlando back to pass. He's got a man open, and Adams in the corner. Touchdown! Hornets with 3 seconds to go. As the Hornets on a second down and goal to go from the 23. Orlando rolls left, sets up, got a man. Touchdown, Ty Haskell. 23-yard completion for the score. As Haskell trying to top off their first possession here is a fake and the rollout. Pitstein is in. Touchdown. We're at 8-6. North Shore Tech on top.
Receivers all over the field now for Orlando. Looking to his right, now to his left. Little hand signal and the snap. Looking left and will fire left. Pass is complete as he floats it over to Pinstein. Pinstein inside the 10, down inside the 5. He's in. Touchdown! Orlando to Tyler Pinstein.
On his left wrist, and very excited about that. He's able to use both hands now.
He's your fullback. Adams has a tailback in the eye. 2 out X right. Orlando will roll left. Looks to set up. Gets great protection. Looks to throw in the end zone. Wide open is Justin Collins. Touchdown. Hornets and just the tight formation. Slot left. I. Orlando back to pass. We'll see the rush. Steps now. Goes left. Looks for a man in the end zone. Haskell. Touchdown! Ty Haskell on a 4th and 10. Orlando was rolling right. Saw the pressure head as that. Setback as Orlando is back to pass. Looking, throwing. Touchdown wide open is Solacey. It's 14-12. Second time that combo was hooked up this morning. As we predicted might work out in Division 2 North Field hockey. Rockport with a 1-0 win over Tewksbury. So we want to see them get down to the North final, but they'll have a tough matchup. They're also playing tomorrow at Amesbury, Landry Field at a 5 o'clock start. They were 1-0 winners against Tewksbury. As Orlando's back to pass, looking in the end zone. Touchdown! Ty Haskell!